with the glory of a soul that was stolen, a whole life left out in the cold wind, and the sounds of the second in line. Think about it's kinda like climbing a mountain and almost to the summit with the crowd all shouting. You realize that after all it turns out, yeah, you were only second in line. No way you can go back though, when you're screaming out and listening for the echo. You don't wanna believe it, but it says so. You almost had it, but you were second in line. Now you're dealing with the sadness, dealing with the madness, dealing with feeling like being punished for your passions, and everything you wanted blown in the ashes. And you're second in line when the long night follows the long day, and you're walking through your mind the wrong way, and the voices that always echo through your thoughts say you might have made a difference, but you were second in line. You remember back like it was so long, when you were making the plans that could never go wrong, and every outcome that you planned on is forever gone, and you're second in line. And you're sitting there lonely and sober. This is when you whisper that you know that it's over, and you stop needing to look over your shoulder, cause you're second in line. And if you could, you would go back, but you never can, and you know that. So you just stand in the same place with the look on your face that you were second in line. And it's hard to imagine living with the body full of scars and the sadness that never lets up, just toss while it laughs and it's pointing at you because you're second in line. What a way to begin you a new life. Never thought that you'd abandon me, you might. Being a man who would do right. It's so hard when you're second in line. It's so hard when you're second in line. So hard when you're second in line. When you're second in line. When you're second in line. So this is for the moment you kept on knocking, but the door never opened, and life is a race that you know that you won't win, cause you're second in line. So you just lie down and let the you just sigh out, and there's no more breath, there's only death for the second in line. There's no more breath, there's no more breath, there's only death for the second in line. The second in line. There's no more breath, there's only death for the second in line. There's no more breath, there's no more breath. There's no more breath, there's only death for the second in line. The second in line. The second in line. There's no more breath, there's only death for the second in line.